So first let's understand what is a factorial. So factorial is something like I write n factorial, 3 factorial. What is 3 factorial? Is basically nothing but 1 into 2 into 3. N factorial is start with 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 and so on up to n, right? So if I'm talking about a 10 factorial, I just need to do 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into and so on up to 10. That's going to give me the 10 factorial value, right? So that's the basic meaning of factorial. Some points that will be very helpful for you to solve is this. So let me just say 0 factorial is 1, it's not 0. 1 factorial is 1. 2 factorial is 2 into 1 is 2. 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 is 6. 4 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. Or rather, you can also look at it like this way. 3 factorial into 4 is 4 factorial, right? Because 3 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 and then into 4. That's going to give me 4 factorial. So that's 6 4s are 24. 5 factorial is 120, 6 factorial is 720 and 7 factorial is 5040, etc, etc. But if you observe, from 5 factorial I am getting a 0 at the last digit, right? Obviously, I mean 20 factorial will have a larger number with 2 zeros or more than that as well. So it's a different story. But just understand that from the 5th factorial, 5 factorial, 6 factorial, you'll always have 0 as your last digit. If a question asking what is the last digit of 200 factorial, the answer is simple, it's 0, last digit, right? That's a useful thing. And let's say if I ask you what is 7 factorial by 4 factorial, the answer is simply 7 into 6 into 5. Because 7 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 5 into 6 into 7. By 4 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. So I just cancel them, I'll be left with 5 into 6 into 7. Right, that's a useful thing that will help you in some questions. So let's solve some basic questions for you to get hang of the factorials. Let's say you have a question like this. If m factorial minus m is equals to m, what is m? And they're asking for a value. I can go ahead and try something like this. So minus m goes this side, that become 2m, and then multiply, and this is still not that easy to solve with a variable approach, but rather I'll just show you with substitution approach. Let's assume m as 1. What do I get here? 1 factorial is equals to 2 into 1, which is not correct, right? 1 factorial is 1 is not equals to 2. If m is 2, 2 factorial is 2 and 2 into m is 2 into 2, that's 4. Again, they are not equal. Let's take m as 3. So 3 factorial is 6 and 2 into 3 is also 6. So that means they're equal. That means m is 3 is correct. Maybe, I'm not sure, m could be some other value as well, but I don't think you will get. But the broader understanding is, how we can go about using factorial, or rather understand the basic meaning of a factorial. Let's look at this question. N factorial into 7 is equals to n into n plus 1 factorial. So what is the value of n? So as I said, what is n factorial? It's basically 1 into 2 into 3 and so on up to n. Into 7 is equals to what is n factorial? It's n plus 1 factorial is 1 into 2 into 3 and so on up to n into n plus 1, right? Because the number before n plus 1 would be obviously n. So I can just cancel all of this, right? So 7 is equals to n plus 1. So n is nothing but 6. So that basically means 6 factorial into 7 is nothing but 6 plus 1 is 7 factorial, right? 6 factorial into 7 is obviously 7 factorial, that is equals to 7 factorial. So that's the right answer. Or rather, if you look at this way, 7 is n plus 1 factorial by n factorial. I can cancel and I get n plus 1. If you even understand that, that is also fine. So that's a basic understanding you need to have on factorials before we dive deeper into some advanced concepts.